Hi there, my name's Alex Kincaid, and I'm coming to you live from Ball State Bracken Library just a few days after the Ball State president has been announced, Mr. Jeffrey Mearns. I'm here with Dan Jacobson, who is a senior telecommunications major. So Dan, were you aware that Ball State got a new president?
I am aware.
And what do you think of their choice?
I don't know enough about the new president. I did not go to the announcement at Circus Hall. But from what I read about him, he was one candidate out of hundreds, or at least 100, that the Board of Trustees had interviewed. And frankly, I guess I'm a little disappointed right off the bat. He's only from Northern Kentucky University, which is a university, frankly, I hadn't heard of until the announcement was made. And so I'm graduating in a few months. It's not going to affect me, but after waiting a year just to get this announcement, I was kind of disappointed.
And you were mostly disappointed because of where he came from, his background?
Yeah. I did hear that he was on the prosecuting team for the Oklahoma City bomber. That's a cool resume piece to have. But it just sounds like another president from a Midwest university. I don't know what kind of revolutionary things he'll be bringing about. I can just make a lot of assumptions.
Okay. So are you a part of any student clubs or groups here on campus?
I am a part of the Ball State Photo Club.
Okay. Wonderful. So what do you hope, do you maybe think funding is an issue for your club? What could the president maybe change for small clubs like yours?
I have no idea because I never really looked into that with either Joy Angora or President Ferguson or interim President Terry King. I've never really noticed funding of clubs being on their agendas.
What issues do you think need to be addressed here at Ball State?
At Ball State, I think we need to address issues like communication between the administration and faculty and students. Because when the Board of Trustees wasn't letting anyone in on the whole transition of power that happened over the last year, it created a scandal that didn't have to exist. I think Ball State needs to work on their PR image very much. In my time here, we've lost a president over suspicious circumstances. There's been a $13 million fraud case where we lost the money. Multiple professors arrested for child pornography. So I think Ball State really needs to work on their image.
And now something Jeff Mearns mentioned at his appointment ceremony was that he wanted to be very open and accessible to students. He said he wanted to be out there learning about students, learning about Ball State. Do you think that will help with the transparency issue you mentioned? Absolutely.
One of the things I really liked about President Ferguson was, as opposed to President Joy Angora, I had met him numerous times on the street. He was friendly and open to conversation. And I think that's a great quality for a university president to have. So if Jeffrey Mearns is interested in talking to students and getting their opinions and their thoughts, I think that's great. Even having conversations and being transparent about what he's up to as far as policy goes, I think that's great. We're in the information age. People crave information. It's very important.
Other than just being accessible to students, what do you think can be done here at Ball State to improve the lack of transparency that a lot of people seem to be upset about? Could maybe the Board of Trustees be more open about their procedures and meetings and what they're working on? What do you foresee as that goal of transparency looking like?
I think all Board of Trustees meetings should be videotaped, maybe broadcast on Facebook Live, so that those interested can review, what the meetings went over. I think maybe even monthly publications to students and faculty detailing what's going on with the administration this month would make people very happy. I also think that a lot of Board of Trustees meetings are held in Indianapolis rather than Muncie. And I think it'd be better to have them closer to here where they're accessible. And that's what comes to mind.
Okay. So overall, it sounds like you're pretty hopeful about the new president, but also you have a lot of problems with the way Ball State looks to the outsiders right now. How would you just describe your feelings as Jeff Mearns becomes president here in the next few months?
My feelings are that I have reservations. I I am hopeful. I want Ball State to be a great college. I want it to, be. Let me start that over. I'm hopeful for Ball State. I have my reservations though. Um, there have been, good things that they've done, but then there's also been poor decisions that have been made by the administration, and so I hope choosing this president wasn't one of them.
Okay, well, thank you so much for talking to me today.
You got it.